Thank you for joining us this evening. 3 people are hurt after 2 drive-by shootings in Greenwood last night. Police say they happened in the same location at the intersection of Blyth Road and Prix Court. 7 News' Ann Maxwell has more details now on exactly what's happened there. Ann.
Tom, these shootings happened within a few hours of each other. Police say there was a crowd of bystanders at each of them, but they aren't giving much information.
According to police, a crowd of people was hanging out at this intersection Thursday night when violence broke out, twice. Police were first called to the scene around 8 p.m. after 8 to 10 shots were fired.
Basically, what we determined at that time was that a vehicle had come by, slowed down, several rounds had been fired, and then they left the scene at high rate of speed.
Around the same time, a man showed up at the hospital with what appeared to be a gunshot wound in his leg. A few hours later, police got another call about a drive-by shooting at the same location. A female had been shot in the calf and a male had been shot in the foot.
Again, there was a crowd of people outside when this happened. We spoke to the people that were out there, but nobody had any kind of information that they were willing to give us as to who might have been doing this.
Neighbors we spoke with didn't want to tell us much either. Several people told us off camera that this is usually a pretty quiet spot. But one person who has family who lives in this area says young people sometimes hang out in Prix Court, and they worry about their elderly family members in the area.
We want to stop them before, a young kid gets hit or somebody's elderly grandmother or somebody who's not involved at all in this squabble ends up taking the brunt of the problem.
So far, no suspects have been identified. Police were told the shooter in the first instance was in a dark-colored sedan, while the second shooting involved a light-colored sedan. Tom?
So, Ann, they do have, it appears, a geographic connection to these shootings, but do they believe the 2 shootings otherwise are connected?
They do. They think that this is too close to be coincidence. They're not sure if this is the same shooter, but they do believe they are connected, possibly because of some type of feud. Tom? All right.